Maintaining good health in one's later years is not just about treating illnesses as they arise. It's about embracing a proactive approach to wellness that includes a range of habits, checks, and lifestyle choices. As individuals age, their bodies and minds undergo changes that require increased attention. And while some changes are inevitable, many health concerns can be managed, delayed, or even avoided with mindful action. Understanding what cannot be ignored for better health is, therefore, a crucial aspect of aging gracefully and living fully. One of the most essential things the elderly should never overlook is regular medical checkups. Preventive care is more valuable than ever in these years. Regular screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, vision, and hearing can help detect problems early, when they're often more treatable. Vaccinations, such as annual flu shots and pneumonia vaccines, play a critical role in reducing the risk of serious illness. Consulting with a primary care physician for ongoing monitoring of existing health conditions and to discuss any changes, no matter how minor they may seem, is a cornerstone of elderly wellness. Nutrition is another pillar that cannot be ignored. As metabolism slows and the body's requirements change, elderly individuals must pay particular attention to their diets. Adequate hydration, sufficient protein, calcium, vitamin D, and fiber are all important. Every meal should ideally include colorful fruits, leafy greens, lean proteins, and whole grains, while keeping sodium, sugar, and saturated fats in check. For those with difficulty chewing or swallowing, or with chronic illnesses that limit what they can eat, working with a nutritionist can help tailor an appropriate meal plan. Physical activity is as vital now as ever, though the way in which it is practiced may need to adapt. Gentle, regular exercise, such as walking, swimming, yoga, or stretching, promotes mobility, strengthens bones, maintains muscle mass, and even sharpens the mind. It's important to choose activities that are safe and enjoyable while considering any limitations due to arthritis or heart conditions. Even simple exercises to improve balance and flexibility can dramatically reduce the risk of falls, which are a leading cause of injury among older adults. Speaking of safety and injury prevention, fall risk cannot be underestimated. The home environment plays a substantial role in preventing accidents. Removing tripping hazards like loose rugs, ensuring that walkways are clear, adding grab bars in bathrooms, and installing brighter lighting can make a remarkable difference. Regular vision checks and proper footwear also support stability and mobility. Mental and emotional health deserve just as much attention as physical wellness. Social isolation is, unfortunately, a common challenge for many older adults, but it shouldn't be ignored. Meaningful connections with family, friends, or community groups, even if maintained by phone or online, can uplift spirits and help prevent depression and cognitive decline. Keeping the mind active, whether through reading, puzzles, learning new skills, volunteering, or simply engaging in stimulating conversations, supports cognitive health and creates joy. Sleep, often overlooked, is fundamentally important. It's a myth that older adults need much less sleep. Most still require about 7 to 8 hours a night. Sleep disturbances can point to underlying health problems, from pain to depression to sleep apnea. Creating a calming bedtime routine, keeping technology out of the sleeping area, and consulting with healthcare providers if frequent waking or insomnia occurs, all help maintain good rest and the energy needed for the day's activities. Medication management cannot be understated. As prescriptions accumulate, so does the risk of dangerous interactions or side effects. Those caring for the elderly, or the individuals themselves, should maintain an up-to-date list of medications, understand what each one is for, and review it regularly with a healthcare professional. Using a pill organizer and setting reminders can help minimize errors, and reporting any new symptoms or side effects promptly ensures that adverse reactions are caught early. Another key aspect that cannot be ignored is oral health. Teeth and gums often reflect overall health, and problems like decay or periodontal disease can lead to nutritional issues, pain, and even heart complications. Regular dental checkups and diligent hygiene practices, such as brushing, flossing, and using antiseptic mouthwash, are vitally important. Vision and hearing likewise demand ongoing attention. Regular eye exams can catch conditions like cataracts, glaucoma, or macular degeneration before they become advanced. Properly fitted hearing aids can vastly improve quality of life, allowing elders to stay engaged in conversations and remain aware of their surroundings. Chronic disease management is a daily reality for many seniors. Conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, and heart disease tend to require a long-term, multifaceted approach. Adhering to treatment plans, monitoring symptoms, and making necessary lifestyle adjustments all contribute to better outcomes and a longer, more comfortable life. Personal hygiene and skincare often require more diligence too. Skin becomes thinner and more fragile with age, making it susceptible to injury and infection. Gentle cleansing, regular moisturizing, and promptly addressing any cuts or sores can help avoid complications. Hydration, surprisingly often neglected, is another essential. A decreased sense of thirst often accompanies aging, but regular intake of water remains crucial for kidney function, digestion, and overall vitality. Practical arrangements, such as having an up-to-date list of emergency contacts, advanced directives, and an organized medication list, shouldn't be set aside. These safeguards ensure that, should the need arise, loved ones and healthcare professionals can make informed decisions swiftly. Last, but certainly not least, is the willingness to seek help. Pride and a desire for independence are natural, but declining to accept assistance can put an elder's safety and well-being at risk. Whether it's support with daily tasks, transportation, meal preparation, or medical appointments, reaching out and accepting help as needed enables them to maintain autonomy for longer and enhances overall quality of life. In summary, aging well is not just a matter of genetics or luck, but of conscious, continuous effort. It's about embracing preventive care, staying active, maintaining relationships, and being vigilant to the changes that come with time. By attending to these non-negotiable aspects of health, the elderly lay the foundation for not only a longer life, but a richer, more vibrant, and more independent one. As we journey through life, our bodies change in remarkable ways, none more so than in our bones. With age, bones naturally lose density and strength, becoming more susceptible to fractures and conditions like osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. But there's good news. Certain vitamins play pivotal roles in maintaining bone health and may slow down or even help prevent these age-related changes. For the elderly, understanding which vitamins to prioritize can make a significant difference in overall well-being and mobility. Let's explore the most critical vitamins essential to bone strength and the prevention of joint degeneration, examining not just their function, but also how they shape our health as we grow older. The first among these is vitamin D, sometimes called the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D is absolutely essential for strong bones at every stage of life, but its importance becomes paramount as we age. It works by promoting the absorption of calcium in the gut. Without adequate vitamin D, even the best calcium-rich diet will fall short in building or maintaining bone mass. This vitamin also helps regulate bone remodeling, a continual process where old bone is broken down and replaced by new bone tissue. In the elderly, insufficient vitamin D levels can lead to impaired calcium absorption, increased bone loss, muscle weakness, and a higher risk of falls and fractures. But the effects of vitamin D extend even further. There's evidence to suggest it helps modulate the immune system, potentially reducing chronic inflammation, a contributor not just to osteoporosis, but also to osteoarthritis, where inflammation accelerates the degeneration of joints. While our bodies manufacture vitamin D when the skin is exposed to sunlight, aging reduces this capability. Additionally, limited outdoor activity means many older adults don't get enough sun exposure. Therefore, dietary sources and supplementation are often necessary to maintain healthy levels. Next, let's turn to vitamin K, an unsung hero in the quest for bone resilience. Vitamin K comes in two main forms: K1, found mainly in leafy green vegetables, and K2, present in fermented foods and some animal products. Its primary role in bone health is activating proteins that help bind calcium to the bone matrix. Think of vitamin K as the body's bone traffic controller, ensuring that calcium is directed to the bones and teeth, rather than depositing in blood vessels or soft tissues, where it can cause harm. Studies consistently find that elderly populations with higher intakes of vitamin K experience slower bone loss and fewer fractures. Some evidence even suggests a protective effect against osteoarthritis by reducing abnormal calcification within joint spaces. Calcium, though technically a mineral and not a vitamin, warrants inclusion here for its intimate partnership with the above vitamins. It is the foundational building block of bone, providing the hardness and structural integrity necessary for both weight-bearing and movement. Dietary calcium absorption, however, depends heavily on adequate vitamin D and is regulated in part by vitamin K. In the elderly, both men and women experience a natural decline in calcium absorption efficiency, making dietary intake and appropriate supplementation of utmost importance. Vitamin C should not be overlooked. Best known for its immune-supporting properties, vitamin C plays a vital role in synthesizing collagen, the most abundant protein found in bone tissue as well as cartilage. Collagen acts as a framework or scaffolding upon which minerals like calcium and phosphorus are deposited. In aging adults, higher vitamin C intake has been linked to greater bone density, reduced loss of cartilage, and lower rates of osteoarthritis, likely due to its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Since vitamin C is water-soluble and not stored by the body, daily intake through diet is crucial. Fortunately, foods such as citrus fruits, peppers, and berries are rich in this essential nutrient. Vitamin B12 is another nutrient that emerges as important in later years. Studies have linked low vitamin B12 levels with lower bone mineral density in both men and women. This may be because B12 is necessary for normal cell division and the continuous creation of healthy bone cells. In the elderly, the risk of vitamin B12 deficiency rises due to decreased stomach acid production, which is necessary for B12 absorption from food. Ensuring adequate B12 through both diet and supplementation, particularly for those with absorption issues, can support bone strength and potentially lower fracture risk. Let's also mention vitamin A, specifically in its retinol form. Vitamin A supports bone remodeling by balancing the activity of cells that build new bone and those that break down an old tissue. However, it's crucial for the elderly not to exceed recommended amounts, as excess vitamin A has been associated with increased bone loss and fracture risk. Instead, a balanced diet featuring sources from both animal, like eggs and dairy, and plant, such as colorful vegetables, sources provide sufficient and safe amounts. Along with these, several other nutrients play supporting but significant roles in bone and joint health. For example, vitamin E acts as an antioxidant that may protect against oxidative stress and inflammation in joint tissues, potentially helping slow the progression of osteoarthritis. However, the evidence for vitamin E's effect is less established than that for vitamins D, K, C, and B12. To summarize, the optimal maintenance of bone density and prevention of degenerative joint disease in the elderly is a complex, multifaceted process. But getting the vitamins right lays a sturdy foundation. Vitamin D ensures calcium gets absorbed, while vitamin K ensures it reaches the right places. Vitamin C builds the all-important collagen scaffold, and vitamin B12 is essential for new bone cell production. Meanwhile, proper regulation of vitamin A and intake of vitamin E may round out a comprehensive bone health strategy. But it doesn't stop at supplementation. Bone health is best supported by a balanced diet, regular weight-bearing exercise, and positive lifestyle choices. For the elderly, consulting with healthcare providers is crucial before starting any vitamin supplements, since individual needs vary and interactions with medications are possible. In the journey of aging, investing in these key vitamins helps ensure our bones and the structural framework for every happy memory and movement stay strong for the paths yet to be walked. As we age, maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly important for overall health, mobility, and quality of life. Sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, is a common concern among older adults. However, incorporating specific nutrient-rich foods into the diet can play a pivotal role in preserving and even increasing muscle mass. Lean meats. Lean meats, such as chicken, turkey, and lean cuts of beef or pork, are excellent sources of high-quality protein. Protein is essential for muscle repair and growth, providing the amino acids necessary for muscle maintenance. For instance, a 3-ounce serving of cooked chicken breast offers approximately 25 grams of protein. Opting for lean cuts helps minimize saturated fat intake, promoting heart health alongside muscle preservation. Fatty fish. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and tuna are rich in both protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s have anti-inflammatory properties that can aid in muscle recovery and reduce muscle soreness. Additionally, these healthy fats support heart health and may enhance muscle protein synthesis. A 3-ounce serving of cooked salmon provides about 22 grams of protein. Our dairy products. Dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese are not only rich in protein, but also provide calcium, which is vital for bone health. Maintaining strong bones is crucial for supporting muscle function and preventing fractures. For example, a glass of milk contains approximately 8 grams of protein and 300 milligrams of calcium. Choosing low-fat or non-fat options can help manage calorie intake while still delivering these essential nutrients. Plant-based proteins. For those who prefer plant-based options, legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas are excellent sources of protein and fiber. They provide essential nutrients such as iron and magnesium, which support muscle function. A cup of cooked lentils offers about 18 grams of protein. Pairing legumes with whole grains, like brown rice or quinoa, can provide a complete protein profile, ensuring all essential amino acids are consumed. Eggs. Eggs are a versatile and nutrient-dense food, offering about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein per large egg. They contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source. Eggs also provide vitamins B6 and B12, which are important for energy metabolism and muscle function. Incorporating eggs into the diet can support muscle repair and growth, especially when combined with regular physical activity. Quinoa. Quinoa is a gluten-free whole grain that is high in protein and fiber. It is considered a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine, isoleucine, and valine, which are particularly beneficial for muscle growth. Additionally, quinoa provides complex carbohydrates that offer sustained energy for physical activity. A cup of cooked quinoa contains about 8 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber. And nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds, such as almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, are rich in healthy fats, protein, and fiber. They provide essential nutrients like magnesium, which is crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation. A quarter-cup serving of almonds offers about 5 grams of protein and 45 milligrams of magnesium. Incorporating a variety of nuts and seeds into the diet can support muscle health and overall well-being. And leafy greens. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are packed with vitamins and minerals, including iron and magnesium, which are important for muscle function. They also contain nitrates, which can enhance muscle efficiency and oxygen use during physical activity. Including a variety of leafy greens in the diet can support muscle health and overall vitality. And sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a nutrient-dense source of complex carbohydrates, providing sustained energy for physical activity. They are also rich in beta-carotene, an antioxidant that supports overall health. A medium-sized sweet potato contains about 4 grams of fiber and 25 grams of carbohydrates. Including sweet potatoes in the diet can provide energy for workouts and aid in muscle recovery. Hydration. Staying hydrated is essential for overall health and can aid in muscle function. Dehydration can impair muscle performance and recovery. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day, especially before and after physical activity, can support muscle health and overall well-being. And vitamin D? Vitamin D plays a crucial role in muscle function and bone health. Adequate levels of vitamin D can enhance muscle strength and reduce the risk of falls. While sunlight is a natural source of vitamin D, older adults may have reduced ability to synthesize it from sun exposure. Therefore, Incorporating vitamin D-rich foods like fortified dairy products, fatty fish, and egg yolks, or considering supplementation, can be beneficial. Whey protein. Whey protein is a high-quality protein source that is rapidly digested and absorbed by the body. It is rich in essential amino acids, particularly leucine, which plays a key role in stimulating muscle protein synthesis. For older adults, consuming 30 to 40 grams of whey protein per serving, distributed evenly across meals, can help maintain and increase muscle mass. Collagen peptides. Collagen peptides are easily absorbed and support connective tissue health, reducing joint pain and improving recovery times. Supplementing the diet with hydrolyzed collagen peptides can contribute to muscle maintenance and overall physical well-being. General dietary tips. Balanced diet. Aim for a balanced diet that includes a variety of nutrient-rich foods to support overall health and muscle maintenance. Regular meals. Consuming regular meals and snacks can help ensure adequate calorie and nutrient intake to support muscle health. Physical activity. Incorporating regular physical activity, including resistance training, can enhance muscle strength and mass. Consult healthcare providers. Before making significant dietary changes or starting new supplements, consult with healthcare providers to ensure they are appropriate for individual health needs. By incorporating these nutrient-rich foods and following these dietary strategies, older adults can support muscle health, enhance strength, and improve overall quality of life.